back to the Skripal poisoning case.
Yes.
The evidence has been suggested being very, very strong. We heard the interview from the head of Porton Down when he was less categorical, perhaps, than we expected about the origins of the Novichok. You were much criticised for an interview you gave to German television in which you said you'd had absolute categorical assurances from Porton Down. What exactly did you mean?
Yes, well, thank you for asking that, because this happened over Easter, as I recall. And I was being very clear, I thought I was being very clear to Deutsche Welle, the German programme, which is that Porton Down told us in absolutely no uncertain terms that this was a military-grade Novichok.
So they knew what it was. They didn't
and furthermore, of a type that had been produced and stockpiled in the former Soviet Union. And I said, "Is that really? Are you sure about that?" And they said they were absolutely certain that that was what it was. Now, it is not the business of Porton Down, and I don't know whether it's even possible for them to identify the origin of any more than you might be able to identify the origin of a sample of sulfuric acid. But as the OPCW confirmed just last week, it was indeed military-grade Novichok of a type that, as I said to you on your show a while back, had been stockpiled likely for assassination purposes by Russia in the last 10 years.
And had you seen the evidence about all the allegations from the security services about it being tested on door handles and the Skripals being pursued for 5 years as well?
At that stage, we hadn't seen that particular piece of evidence, which has only emerged, as you know, in the last few days from the National Security Advice.
You argue that the source of this nerve agent, Novichok, is Russia. How did you manage to find it out so quickly? Does Britain possess samples of this?
People from Porton Down, the laboratory.
So they have the samples.
They do, and they were absolutely categorical. I mean, I asked the guy myself. I said, "Are you sure?" And he said, "There's no doubt." So. We have very little alternative but to take the action that we have.